So welcome back everyone. As you can see, we're standing in front of my little loft here for the Youngbirds. I wanted to make another video updating this kind of a mini series that we have going about this loft here. As you can see, they're sitting in the aviary, meaning they've already been outside today, but I will release them again. Same for these guys, they already have been inside as well. I'm not gonna release these guys again. Usually when I do release mine, I have to release these guys as well, just so that they have the opportunity to fly as well, which I'm not gonna do now because they already did fly today, so I'm only gonna focus on mine, so you guys can kind of see which birds fly better, only concentrating on my loft. So I did want to mention another update. We kind of left off last time with a few of the birds being not too well. Let me just turn the light on. But yeah, some of the birds weren't doing too well. I believe I did make a video about this one as well, or you might have been in another nest box then, but yeah. So there was one of the pencils. I only have 2 pencils, I believe, so that's the remaining one, or that one, I don't know. But yeah, one of the pencils got really sick. I believe it was the one that was that had the most little pencil strikes, pencil spots. So he got really sick and we put him in here, and then 2 days later he died pretty unexpectedly. I thought one day he was doing very well, very energetic, still wanted to feed and get out of this box, and then the next day he was just lying dead on the floor. So yeah, so that's one less bird on this loft. Yeah, nothing really too exciting other than that has changed on here. Yeah, obviously they've already been outside today, so they don't really want to fly, but I guess I can kind of push them. This one's really small, this white one, or like with white flights. It's gonna be a very small hen. The other one's looking quite well. I think that's gonna be a hen as well, just a little bit bigger. But yeah, that's by far the tiniest bird on this loft, which doesn't mean it's gonna be a bad bird by any means. So there they go. So I still have to make some kind of a blockage here so they don't go in the aviary when I try to release them, which I'll probably make here in a moment or two when I'm done filming. But yeah, I'm actually filming this on a Sunday. Usually don't film on Sundays. Usually only film races when it is racing season, which it isn't yet, so yeah, looks like we only got, oh, that's that black one with white flights. Oh, I just missed the other ones launching. So they do already know that they have to go up here instead of in the aviary. But yeah, now they're at the point where they kind of like flying, so they will go on the right level here. But yeah, when the season proceeds and they will kind of start getting lazy and dislike being outside, which we'll have to especially use that little thing I'm gonna make to block off the aviary, because you know, they won't go outside otherwise. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of pressure for them to fly. They have been outside for like maybe 10 times, I don't know, close to it. Let me just grab the other ones here, and then I'll put a little bit of pressure for them to fly. There one goes. There's another one. There's a blue bar. And then we still have that one. Oh yeah, that's I believe that's 101. I had one blue bar that was stuck outside for a few days that didn't want to come inside, and then it got a little bit skinny. So yeah, that might be that one. I think it was a darker blue, and this guy is a darker blue. And he looks a little bit frail still, so it might have been him. Just gonna put some small pressure here for these guys. Then obviously I can't reach the one sitting on the top loft. We usually use this bag here on the floor, but that's kind of a drastic approach, I think, for the Youngbirds. I did have them flying the other day, like all of them at the same time, when I was driving the tractor, and they got scared a little bit. But they'll get used to it. I usually have them get used to machinery and dogs and stuff like that, so they're not too afraid. Looks like the last one just coming outside here, so yeah. I think the other ones are gonna fly as well. We actually got quite a few in the air right now. Oops. As I say that, one lands. This is that small one. I don't know where that black one went. The black one with white flights. That's a regular black one. The black one with white flights is one of the most eager ones to fly. That's another one. I do have one that likes to sit in the trees. See, in those trees back there. I think it's a blue bar, so but yeah, I did want to mention something unrelated to... Oh, there's the one with white flights right there. Something kind of unrelated to the Youngbirds, being these guys here. Why not? Let's go in there and film. Looks like someone cleaned their loft today, but yeah, these guys have been training, not the most, but we haven't had the most time to release them and stuff like that. But that'll be a lot better now, because I finished the job site. That's like a 45-minute drive, so yeah, I think we're gonna have more time to release these guys as well. Last time I released them, they did fly for about half an hour to 45 minutes, so that's quite good. They don't really like to fly yet, like to train yet, which is kind of an issue. We're about 1 week before the first race, so yeah, they should be at the point where you open up the windows here and then they run outside, because they like to train, but they're not there yet. They will be in a few days, because I can release them more, so we surely won't peak too early. If anything, we'll peak probably in the middle or on the later side of the season, so yeah, that's that. Oh, looks like for some reason they wanted to go inside. All of them at the same time. Not sure why. Might have been a predatory bird or something. But yeah. I'm just gonna let them sit outside like this for a while. I know they have been outside already today, but you know, you can't go wrong with just letting them be outside as long as they don't sit on the floor, which they don't do a lot yet. They might later on in the season, but we're gonna try and feed them as much as possible inside of the loft so nothing really spills on the floor, where they can pick it up off the floor. I don't know why that one's shaking like that, but yeah. I hope most of the birds are inside because I'm not counting too many. Oops. Looks like we got 4, and then the rest is sitting there. Must have gotten scared of something, because half the birds are gone. So I should have 18 on the loft right now. Now that one has died. So for some reason there's also a lot of crows here, which could mean that there's a predatory bird near. They tend to kind of scare the predatory birds away. They're quite fearless birds, those crows. So yeah, I'm counting 7 on the roof, and then we got about 4 flying, maybe 5. So that's 12. And then we got 5 in here. Oh yeah, that's 17. So yeah, there might be 1 or 2 sitting in a tree somewhere, but yeah. They're not really training yet. Again, we don't have the most time to release them, but the Youngbird season is still quite far away. And to be honest, when they start actually flying in flock and really training around the loft for like an hour, you can get them ready for the races in 1 week's time. It's not that big of a deal. You just toss them twice a day on the shortest distance, and then when that works well, the next day you toss them about 5k or 10k, and then you wait 1 day, and then the other day you toss them 15k, and if that works well, you wait 1 day again, and then you toss them 30k or 35, and then they're ready for the 100k race. Basically, you can do that in 7 days time. So, but that's when everything goes exactly to plan. Oh, looks like someone else's birds right there. Probably old birds. That might be the cause of mine flying away like that. Yeah, like I said, most of them. Oh, that was almost a very good landing from this little guy. Again, that's that little the little hen. Looks like the one with white flights really like to fly. There's the dark one again here. Yeah, that's the one that's flying right there, has a little feather missing in his tail. That's the one that always sits in the trees. Yeah. I don't know if you could see that, but he had a little flight missing in his tail. Once they've flown a lot, you can see the one dropping his feathers there and breathing heavy. Obviously, because they're not in any type of condition yet, they're still young birds, so he's gonna try and aim. He was gonna look and try and aim for this here, but of course I'm standing next to it, so it's a little bit more scary for them to land on it. But yeah, obviously some of them will fly more than others, but I'm quite happy with what I'm seeing right now. Some of these birds have been flying since the beginning of the video, some haven't flown a single time. But you know, I'll start putting a lot of pressure on them in a while here. Probably I'm gonna be able to release them a lot this week, and then I'll be able to, at the end of the week, probably put the bag up here so they all get flying into the air and maybe fly in a flock. That might be hoping a little bit too much here, but it would be nice if they would fly in a flock at the end of this week here. There should be a old bird race at the end of the week, depending on the weather. Don't know if we're gonna participate. Probably not if the weather is bad. And if we can get ready, we will probably. But oh yeah, he wanted to drop as well. See, that's that one with the little feathers missing in his tail. He doesn't like to drop on this loft for some reason, so yeah. He prefers to drop in the trees. But yeah, anyways guys, I'm gonna end this video here. It's getting quite long, so as always, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.